this call, so at least maybe I can quickly share it after to some of the guys that are gonna miss out this call. So guys, I just want to make it quick for everybody on the call. I think everybody on this call wants to get paid. So this call, I know there are some other people who are on this call who are not directly in my team, and that doesn't matter, but I'm just going to share with you what I'm actually sharing with some of my team members. So look, what I'm going to share with you is you need to just maybe find something that's applicable for you, and maybe you can just use it. I'm not saying you should change. You should continue following what your leaders are saying, because this call was mainly directed for team members in my team. We've got a system that we are using, that we are following, and I don't want you to stop following what your own leaders or your own coaches, your own mentors are sharing and asking you to do. This is something that I'm personally implementing and using within my team members who I'm working with and closely working with. So you can learn something. If you learn something and you find something of value that you can use, you're free to use it and to continue using it. But this call is not meant for you not to follow what your own coaches are telling you and asking you to do, because this was just a team call that I was actually calling for, but I've realized that a lot of different people from different teams or different coaches have actually connected onto this call. So guys, what I'm going to share with you guys is for you how to get paid. Many people want to get paid fast, and a lot of people are not getting the cycles that they want on a weekly basis, because the money in this business is in the cycle. So you need to be cycling every week and getting paid every week. So you need to be getting paid every week. So you need, many people are creating a job for themselves and not creating, okay, bye-bye. Good night. Sorry guys, at least my daughter, she was, today it's actually my wife's birthday, so they were busy having a party and celebrating, and she's now actually going to sleep now. So many people are creating a job for themselves and they're not duplicating what, so there's no duplication that many people are doing. So you're basically creating a job for yourself. So instead of using, if you're going to follow and use the system that we use, which I train and ask all the team members to use, you will no longer create a job for yourself. So you need to get team members to be doing what you're doing. But then for them to be doing, to know what to do, or for you to be able to show them what to do, you need as well to know what to do. So I'm going to ask everybody on this call who really wants to make a big difference and knows how to get started a new member, to take yourself right now as a new member whom we're going to get started right now. So I'm going to use the tools that you already have that you do as well. So I'm going to summarize it for you. So I want you to start as a new member so that now you know how you're going to take another new person and you start duplicating this amongst your team. Because most of the time now, you are not doing the right things and your team members are not doing the right things. So first things first, for you to have duplication, you need to start your new member the right way. So what you have is, what I'm gonna do is, what I use on how it enables me to cycle fast is to get the new members started the right way. We all know that we've got the fast start video that we have on our team expansion app, but I know right now very few people are using that video. So what I'm going to do right now for the next 7 or so minutes, I'm going to play that fast start video and help you dissect it for you, and you should get it why you must use it. But here's the deal. I want you to participate right now in this video as I play it along the way. You must listen and see how the whole video works and what you also need to do, what the new member will do, and we take from there. So I'm going to play this fast start video quickly for you. I'll pause it along the way and do the
Hi, my name is Sachin Govender, Double International Marketing Director with World Ventures. Welcome to Team Expansion Worldwide. I'm going to take you through a quick fast start training right now. It has helped me grow an organization of several thousands of people around the globe. My goal is to show you exactly how to make your money back in the first 7 to 14 days by enrolling your first 6 customers. Make sure you have a pen and paper ready to take down notes. So how do you get into profit? Very simple. Step number 1 is to enroll your first customer. you get paid $15 for a gold member or $38 for a platinum member. Step number 2 is to add 2 more, which is 3 in total, and you earn $100 in cash. It's not going to make you rich. It's literally bread and butter money, petrol money for the week. But if you can get paid once, you can get paid over and over and over again. You can literally start writing your own paychecks. Step number 3 is to add 1 more, which is 4 in total. Now you've got a free membership and no monthly overheads. And we've given you a bonus of 400 Rovia bucks, which is $400 towards a flight, accommodation, or cruise. Step number 4 is to add 2 more, which is 6 in total. And now you've made anywhere between $690 up to $1,028, depending whether it's gold or platinum. If it's gold, you make $10,300 in cash. If it's platinum, you make $15,400 in cash. Remember, you would have your money back, you're in profit, and you have a free membership. Now, if you enroll 6 gold members, you also earn between 450 to 600 Dream Trip points. Why are they giving you 2 figures? In Africa right now, we're running a 25% discount. So the compensation plan is a bit different than worldwide. If you enroll 6 platinum members, it's between 900 up to 1,200 Dream Trip points. This is like Dream Trip dollars where you can use it for your next few dream trips. Fast is fun and slow sucks. My goal is not to put you in a Toyota, my goal is to put you in a Ferrari. And I realized something, slow is painful. We're all about speed, we're all about fast. In front of you right now, you have something called an ESB, which stands for Expansion Success Blueprint. I've taken what I've learned in 6.5 years of building this empire and compiled it into 2 pages. This is designed to help you have a fast start in your business. Your friend who enrolled you today would have given you a copy of the ESB. Have it in front of you and follow my lead. Rule number 1 is to have fun. The number 1 goal our owner, chief visionary officer, Mr. Wayne Nugent says, the more fun you have, the more money you make. Our tagline is making a living, not making a living stressing or not making a living existing. I want you to understand, the more fun you have, the more money you make. This is not a job, this is an extra paycheck. Most people have been existing all their life. I'm here to tell you that you can live instead of exist. Rule number 2, be coachable. What does coachable mean? Coachable basically means be humble enough to go out there and learn from your mentors within this company to help you win big, and not to make the same mistakes we've already made. I realized something. I want to learn from wealthy people. So I need to learn from people like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates. I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I don't want to create a different system. I want to go according to a system that already works, where people have documented success. Go back to the ESB system on the first page. Let's get you started. Number 1, how fast do you want to grow? Fast or slow? Pause the video and tick a box. Remember, fast is fun. Number 2, if you were given $1 million right now, and if you had to share it with 20 people, which 20 people would you share it with? That's who I want on the list. We're going to make 2 lists. The top 20, which is your warm market, your closest circle of friends, and your second list, which is your social media, Facebook, Instagram follows, email contacts, your phone book, etc. I now want you to write down 20 names. Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, work colleagues, business partners, and I don't want you to prejudge. I don't want you to play God for the next 5 minutes. I don't want you to be like, this person will like it, this person won't. This person has the money, this person doesn't. This person loves to travel, this person doesn't. Don't prejudge. I want you to pause this video right now, and in the next 5 minutes, write down 20 names.
Right, I'm gonna ask you to take part in this exercise as well. Whether you're a new member, I know there are some new members who've just joined us. I want you to take a few minutes, as the video says, write down the 20 names. Just write down the 20 names. Don't prejudge, don't do whatever. Just write the 20 names that are coming. And I know if you've been a member for some years now, some years or some months, somewhat, your names list might be something that's already been finished or whatever. But here's the deal. I want you to think the 20 names because you have not gone through all your names in your phone. Just take this part. It's going to give you a new start, a new fresh. Just write the 20 names in the next 2-3 minutes, and I'll play on the video. So I'm going to give you 3 minutes. I want you to participate so that the next step that you're going to do is going to enable you to move to the next level. So just put in the 20 names right now.
The number one goal when you're showing your friends and family, I want you to picture you showing this to 52 cards in a deck. There's only 4 aces, 4 queens, 4 kings. There's also 2 jokers in the pack. You're going to meet jokers when you show World Ventures to people. People are going to tell you this won't work. You will never succeed. This is one of those deals. Maybe it's a pyramid. I've been getting that for the first few years when I joined. Eventually it becomes old news. Today they all want to join me. Remember something. When people are uneducated, they make assumptions. You need to educate people and leave that to our leaders. We will help you. You are in this business for yourself, but not by yourself. When I first got started off at 18 years old, I shared this with 145 people before my first person said yes. I want to repeat this. I shared this with 145 people before my first person said yes. People said yes, people said no, people said I have to go. You're probably going to go through what I went through, but you can't compare your chapter 1 to my chapter 36. I want you to get an A4 hardcover book, and I want you to dedicate it to our World Ventures business. In the front of the book, I want you to write a names list. Categorize it in 5 different columns. Column number 1, their name. Column number 2, their contact number. Column number 3, the date you showed them World Ventures. Column number 4, the date they joined World Ventures. And column number 5, the reason they didn't join. It could be time, money, their spouse, but you want to track this. This is a billion-dollar business. If you treat it like a Mickey Mouse business, it'll pay you like a Mickey Mouse business. Number 3, earlier in this training video, I mentioned 4 steps to making between $690 up to $1,028. Pause the video and read through it. Number 4, what day and time are you free for 40 minutes in the next 72 hours? If it's a weekday, it needs to be between 6:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. Pause the video and write down the day and time. Number 5, do you want to make a little bit of money or a lot? Do you want to learn from the leaders' mistakes, or do you want to make the same mistakes that they've made? There's a personal development event that takes place every 60 to 90 days. Find out where they are and book your seat before it sells out. Those who attend our corporate events earn 5 times more and 185 days ahead of those who do not attend. As you see, we've got a success cycle. The first thing I want you to do is create 2 lists. As you've done, a list of 20 people, and when you get home, or if you're watching this at home right now, I want you to make a list of 100 people in your A4 hardcover book. Once again, don't prejudge, don't play God. I want you to invite them using the invite techniques. After creating your list, follow the acronym IC, which stands for Invite, Share, Enroll, Educate. If you go to the next page, you'll see 4 columns, which will guide you on how to invite, how to share, how to enroll, and educate. Now go back to the first page. When you're done understanding the focus board, I want you to read and understand the acronyms IC. As you would notice, month 1, 2, 3, and 4, month 1 is a month that you actually get started off in. Your goal is to show 30 people personally. Carry this everywhere you go. As you show people, document their name under the month. I want you to turn to the next page. Under the first column, how do you invite? There's 2 ways to invite. You can text or call. Calling is more personal and private. Pick up the phone with confidence and excitement. Follow the script word for word. Hi, there's some serious money to be made, and I thought about you first. Are you available to meet me at this time, this day, this venue for 30 minutes? If yes, great. See you there. Don't be late. If no, when are you free for 30 minutes? If they ask you, what is it? I'm going to teach you 2 words that radically changed my entire life. Trust me. Under the 4th column, I want you to download 3 apps. The Dream Trips app, the Team Expansion Worldwide app, and the Zoom Cloud Meetings app. Go to Play Store and App Store and download all 3. Pause this video and replay once downloaded. This is our system. System stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. I made this video with my highest qualification being a D student. So the average D student who's watching this right now could understand how simple this really is. Make sure the person who enrolled you adds you to the Team Expansion Facebook and WhatsApp groups and welcomes you to our family. I look forward to meeting you at our next major training event. Let's create history together and build your legacy and make life an adventure. God bless.
Right. So now if you just teach your every new member to use this video, to watch this video, that's a video. Make sure that every new person, every member in the team watches this video. This is why I play it. It's more like an anthem to me. I have to play this video and make sure that everybody understands. So once you play this video, one, it teaches the new member how to invite. Our inviting techniques are very simple. So don't leave it for them to just invite using their own ways. So it teaches them what to say, how to invite. Already they've made the list. Already they've set up a date for you to do a home event. So this 7-minute video is very, very powerful if you don't get it. One, already the person has set up the next date that they're available. They've already made a list of 20 names. So now that makes your work and your life easy. And also they truly understand that, well, you know what, this is the work that I'm expected to do. So this is the simplest invite I've ever had, and I've used this invite and it works like a charm. Just say, hi, Mary, or whatever their name. There's some serious money to be made, and I thought about you first. Right. Many people, I want you guys to once you start talking something different, if you start explaining this is about holidays, this is about this, you're already presenting. So this invite, I'll just go into the psychology so that you guys understand why this works. Everybody wants money. That's given. If somebody's telling you something else different, they're not being honest or they're not telling the truth. Everybody wants money. We need money to do all the other things that you need in life. And so that appeals to them. And when you say, I thought about you first, you're now making it an emotional thing. You're now applying to their emotional side. People make decisions based on emotions. So that's how this works as well. So now you can also say, hey, what time are you available for 20 minutes on your PC or phone with internet access without distractions today? That means if I want to do an online presentation, or I can say, hey, there's some serious money to be made. I thought about you first. Are you available tonight at 9 p.m. Online with internet access? I might be just inviting somebody for a specific time for a Zoom call. Right now, we've got Zoom calls at least we're having 24/7. So you can actually be inviting people to all those things up as well. Are you available Monday at 7 p.m. Monte Casino? I might be inviting this person to a bank presentation. So I'm not being specific to that particular period as well. I say, hey, Mary, what are you doing tonight at 6:30 p.m.? If available, you invite. If not, do not invite. So I might say, hey, I'm inviting all my friends to my house. I'm making a special announcements to all at the same time. Use this technique if you're inviting people to come to your house. This makes them feel special. So you need to have then now at least we've got, so there are different ways now. When you've invited somebody, you now need to present. So guys, you need to maximize on the all available channels for you to make sure people are seeing this concept. Whatever opportunity, there is no one rule, one way to say, you know what, I'm just gonna do this one thing and it's gonna give you the results. You need to use all the available opportunities for you as well. Right now, we've got the Zoom meetings every 4 hours. www.wvsprint.com. There's always a Zoom meeting there after every 4 hours. Just like one they just finished at 9 o'clock, there will be another one later on as well. So then also you do a video presentation online. That means you're using the impact1billion.com, or some of the people now I've realized, most of the people, they don't have internet access. But what I learned is they have WhatsApp on their calls. So now instead of me giving them access to this, actually send the video through WhatsApp, because I know many people with WhatsApp bundles, especially in other countries as well. Then the PowerPoint presentation, you can use your PowerPoint presentation one-on-ones or home events, or you can also invite people to the bank presentation as well. So you still invite somebody the same way. Hi, Mary, some serious money to be made, and I thought about you first. What time are you available for 20 minutes on your PC or a phone with internet access? So here's the deal. When I'm inviting somebody, this is the fastest way you can show so many people fast. I've signed up a lot of people through this concept where I do video presentations. So once I set that message, I sent, and I usually say today. So when I say today, I'm locking in and blocking in the time. So they might come back and say today at this time or tomorrow. Once they give me the time, then I send them the message. I say, okay, great. I'm going to send you 2 videos. Be sure to watch them completely. You don't want to miss this. Let's talk when you are done with both. Then I'll say step 1, introduction. I'll send them the introduction video. Or I might tell them to go on to impact1billion.com and they watch that particular video. Then great. I need you, when they've watched the first video, because especially I'm doing it on WhatsApp, I can see that they've watched the first video. Then I come back again and say, hey, great, I need you to pay attention to the next video, which is step number 2, 19 minutes to start your legacy. Do you have the time now? So I want them to confirm. I want to be in control of the whole process, what's happening. So I don't want to just send them videos and not be in control. Once it says it's got time, because I know the introduction video is created some interest in them as well. So if they say yes, then I'll send them the second video. And once they've watched it, I'm now into closing. So usually I say, hey, that was awesome, right? Do you like what you saw? Right. There's a reason now why I use this particular line. For me, it has worked. It works very well. Because what I just want to know is, does he like what he has just said? That's it. Once they say yes, I jump on to, do you have the money to lock your spot now? That's the next question that I got to. So it's now the objections now, it's no longer about my product. It's about me and their bank account, whether they have the money or they don't have the money to get started. If there were any questions that they might ask me, I will answer them and still ask them the same question if they don't answer. So if somebody is avoiding to answer me that question, I can tell whether the person is honest or genuine. So there will be a way for you to also tell how you can deal with the question as well while the person is. If they yes, put them in the system immediately. My goal is, your goal is to sign up somebody immediately, and do you have a sign on the spot sign up? If not, you say, hey, how soon can you get it? Then you wait. You must always, when you ask somebody a question, you must wait for their response. And then if that is given, get the details and tell them, I'll send you the form for process. I'll send your form for processing on, let's say if Mary or Jane says, hey, you know what, I'll be having the money on this day. I'll say, fine, let's put in your details. Then I will send your form for processing on Friday, 15 March. So I'll tell them that's what I'm going to do. The reason is I don't want them to come back to me and tell me stories and say, no, call me before you process. It's a done deal. So when I finish the person, it's a done deal. The form is just ready for me to process. I don't need to call them to ask them, should I go ahead or not? I don't want to waste my time doing these up and down calls. Because each time when I call them, they're going to start telling me a story. So we finish the deal immediately there. So immediately get what you want and start the video and repeat the whole process and teach to, so when you get a new member now, you need to teach them to do this whole process I've just taken you through. So they need to know how to invite, how to do the presentation, and how to close somebody. This is how you will be able to cycle fast in a week in any way when you start using your team members also, and when you teach them to be independent of you, and also teach them to call for third-party validation. So many people try to close the deal by themselves. That doesn't work very well. Get somebody else to close your prospects for you. It can be your upline, it can be a sideline, it can be just another new member or who's also switched on who can help you close. So don't try to close, call somebody for third-party validation. So here's the deal, guys. When you call somebody for third-party validation, you need to edify the person. You're the one who's going to empower them to be able to close the deal for you. So empower that other person, call them and edify them so that they will be having the authority and the power to close you over your prospect as well, and so that your prospects can also respect them. Right. So I know most of you now with the new changes. So I'm going to show you. So what I've done is now I've just shown you how you can use what system you can use to build up and to get everybody in the team get started very well. This is where many people don't get it right. So if you just follow the first few tips that I've just shown you, that video is going to save you a lot of time. It's going to create a lot of activities for you into your team. So now you all know that you've got two teams. So some people in the business might be still having on the business license. Once you upgrade your business license, you'll have two teams. You have a left team and a right team. So what happens is now if you put 6 customers on your left and 6 customers on your right, that's what you call a cycle. The company will pay you $100 every Friday. So on Friday, it's a once-off payment that you get. This is paid on a Friday. So now if you get 12 customers on your left and 12 customers on your right, this is done on a, these are numbers that you've put in on a weekly basis. You'll be paid at $200. Now if you put 18 customers on your left and 18 customers on your right, you will not be paid $300. Now a triple cycle, they come and doubles this bonus and you're now paid $600. This is the zone that you would want to later on move on to, where you'll be paid $600 on a monthly, on a weekly basis. So this is how you do your build up to it. So if you sign up a new person, get them to immediately. So this is why we say scoring 24. What it means is get the person to immediately sign up somebody immediately as soon as you sign them up. So they might sign up 1 or 2 people. This will enable you that, okay, you're paid what, $20 per person. That's $40 that you've earned. Then you do a home event, or then you do a launch party for them, or then you get them to invite those 20 people that they've put in, to invite them to the Zoom call, whether it depends what the person is. If you are in the same town, same city with the person, do a quick home event for them. If they're somewhere else, make sure at least you do Zoom calls, or you help them to invite people to the Zoom meetings. So maybe you do your launch event, or you get them to do the 20 exposures or the 20 names that they've written down. Maybe out of those 20, you just manage to get 4 signups. That means this additional 4 signups, that means this person has got 3 customers that they've put up onto the team. So initially, this is what happens here. Let me see if I can get this right. So when a new, let's get it right. Let me just see if I can get a pen. Okay. So you initially have to put all your first 3 customers on one side before you can put them on the. Let's say if you are on your sponsor's left leg. What it means is, or in his left team, your left leg will be the one that will be first open for you before your right leg opens as well. The same applies for this person. All his first 3 customers, he is forced to put them here below these other guys. This is why sometimes we say timing is very, very important in this business. So once this guy is put in 3 of his new members one side, then this side will be able to start opening up as well, and opening up as well. So you can start building the other side as well. So the same applies. Let's say, let's just quickly check. if this guy as well starts also signing up some of his customers, he's also forced to put them this side before he can put them on any other side. Once he has got 3 customers placed this side on his right, then this leg will also start opening up. Then you can start building up on this side as well. This is how the whole concept works before you can start building up on this side. So once you have 6 customers this side and 6 customers this side, that's a cycle for you. So you like in this case, you're putting 6 customers on the left, 6 customers on the right. You'll be paid 120 plus you get what you call your rising star bonus. This is in case, let's say if you in this case, if these are platinum members, you automatically qualify from the 6. You automatically qualify for your rising star bonus and you're paid 320. So and then the next, you're now going to do what you call home events for the 6 customers that you've brought in. You do the same. So it's now repetition that you're doing. So if you check on the next level, it does not matter where these 6 are coming from. So this guy, you can get this one, this customer, they can come in. These might be the new ones that have come in. These ones might be the new ones that have come in as well. So you've got 6 customers on your left, 6 customers on your right. That's now a cycle that's being coming up to you. So it no longer matters who's bringing in, as long as you've got a customer on your, someone being signed up on your right team and somebody's being signed on your left team. So when you do the same, let's just use the same numbers as well. You've done 6 launch events, and at the same time just signed up 4 customers. You now have 24 new members joining your team in a week. When you put up in those numbers, you'll be able to do 2 cycles, and you'll make 720. But here's what the numbers getting started now. Now, if you are going to organize 24 launch events, you are no longer being able to do the 24 launch events yourself. This is where now you need to train your team members to duplicate. If you are the only one doing it alone, you're the only one working in the team. So now out of the 24, all of them, they just make those 20 names. Now you've got 480 customers to show this, or 480 exposures. How you expose these 480, it's up to you. It can be on Zoom calls, bank presentations, home events, all those various options that are available for you. Let's just use each of, from all the 20, you're just getting 4. Now you've got 96 customers coming onto board. This is where the whole thing starts getting exciting. Now you can have a team cycle bonus of about 8 cycles in a week. That means you're going to get about 1,100 being paid to you. And also you now qualify for the lifestyle bonus level 2, where you'll be paid about 500 US dollars. So, and so forth. Now the next round, you've got 96 launch events, each of them just inviting 20, you getting your 4. So the whole thing now starts getting completely out of hand for you. So how do we do it? So I've just shown you from the first stage. Your job is go and get your 6 customers right now. Because some of the people that you've been working with, or if you've got other guys whom you are working with, go and get new 6 customers right now. Once you get your 6, help the 6 get their 6 in a week. So that means they get $320 each, and you also get now 3 cycles from that. And you from that event, you'll be paid $600 by you helping and working with the team members as well. Because guys, one thing you must know is now when it's like this, it does not matter which team member you are working with. You can be working with this guy, it can be working with this guy. It doesn't matter who is bringing in the customers, as long as they are on your left team, balancing with customers that are coming from anybody within your team as well. So one thing I also want you to understand, some of you have not looked in at the binary and understand. If you look at this guy here, he is not, although he is above this person, he is accumulating everything that's happening below him, but he's not making any money. He's not balancing his teams. There's nothing happening on his right side. There's nothing happening this side. So this guy is not making any cycle bonus at all. So you'll find that this guy who is below him is making a killing because he's developing his teams. So this is very, very key for you to know. You might have downlines now are making more money than what you're supposed to be making because they're balancing, they're developing their teams better and faster than what you're doing. So it's very, very important for you to work with as many people as you can down in your team as well. Right. So now step number 3, teach this 6, help their 6 get their 6. This is coming very, very interesting. So initially you help the 6 get, now you're teaching the 6, help their 6 get their 6. So your team is now going into what we call now multiplication mode. Now you're teaching their 6 customers to teach their 6. So you are more now like now observing and watching how are they doing. Are they able to run this business without you being there? So they'll get the 120 and you get now 18 cycles out of this. This is something that's hypothetical. Of course, it's 6 getting their 6. If you use the numbers, you see all these things do add up as well. So you will now have 2,100 coming your way. Right. So I just want you guys to understand this is what many people are going. So if you are getting weekly cycles, if you're getting 1 cycle per week, yeah. Let's say you're just consistently getting 1 cycle per week. You're in a month, that means you're earning about 400 US dollars. And if you're getting 2 cycles per week, on average, that's $200 that you're getting. That means you're earning about $800 per month. Now, everything changes. Let's say now you're getting 3 cycles per week, and that's $600 that you're getting. That means on average, you're now getting $2,400. So now, if you're not getting the 3 cycles, or you're not pushing yourself to get the 3 cycles, you're leaving a lot of money on the table every month. So you need to do whatever it takes for you to get the 3 cycles. The whole idea how you can get it now, I think you've seen that it does not mainly depend on you alone. It depends on you getting the whole system, getting the whole team members to work and understanding the system. So it's up to you now to educate and show the new members the system. Once they learn the system, once they start taking action and activities on their own, everything is game over for you. Right. So how can you achieve this? These are things that you can actually do, guys. Now you can have weekly home events. Saturday, you start 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. You now need to know how to do your events in less than an hour. Show somebody this deal. I know that people, within 30 minutes, you should have done the presentation, played the video, shown the presentation, and you are done. And within 1 hour, you are wrapping. The next hour, you are traveling to the next appointment. So you can put your appointments close in the same area, same suburbs. And then Sunday, 12 p.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. This can be one-on-ones, home events. But the best is to do home events on a Sunday where you pack this out as well. And now with Zoom meetings. So you've got all these opportunities for you to invite people and to get people exposed. And if you get your team members to start showing all this, using all these platforms that we do have, it's gonna completely be a completely game changer for you. And then with the Monday to Friday, you can do 2 or 3 events. Now for team members who are actually using the system, who are now doing 2 or more home events on a weekly basis. So they might have one depending on the area. Some they actually even have home events at 5:30 p.m. and where there's no traffic. But in areas where there's traffic, sometimes it might be tough or difficult for you to do more than one home event. So guys, if you check now, if you follow this system, get your team members. If you get your team members to start, let me just Right. So if you get your team members to be able to start using the system, if you get your team members to start using the system to be able to follow this, get the new member to get started the right way, and this is going to make a big difference for you. Once they know what to do, once they know how to follow the system. So it's about now duplicating. But what is it that you are duplicating? Oh, sorry. What is it that you're duplicating amongst your team members? So I just want to find out, there's some members whom I have here who are actually using this, who are using the system, and they're getting different results. And I just want to hope I'll be able to connect to them and get them to quickly share their stories. I hope they manage to connect. These are some of the guys who are now triple cycling and who are following this system. I'm trying to locate these guys so that they can actually quickly share their stories and share how they're making things happen as well. I'm trying to locate Hope Bongani. If you can raise your hand if you're on the call. I'm not too sure whether this is the right Bongani. Bongani, are you on the call? Okay, I can't get some of these guys who are actually going to share their stories, who are actually using this system and they're getting results. And these guys are now having, just like this week, this guy had more than 3-4 travel parties that he had planned. And yesterday he had quite a number of travel parties as well. So he's actually using the system as well. And I can't see the other lady I wanted to pick up as well to use this system, who are using this particular system as well. So guys, if you just follow what I've just shared with you, it's gonna completely change your way, completely change your business, completely change the result that you do get. So get your team members, get the getting started video, share it with every new member that you bring on board. So once you get the new blood that's coming in, get them started the right way. Let them to have the right expectations, that this is what you expect and this is what is expected of them to go through, and then get them immediately while they're still excited to take action immediately and to invite to all the different platforms that are available for us now to do. So if you use the systems, I know a lot of people want to do presentations themselves, but try to use the system that are available for you. Get people to invite to the Zoom calls that are available for you. And that will take away a lot of pressure for them. They don't have to think that they have to be presenters themselves, but they can invite people to the system that we have. Get people to use the videos. Get people to use the other systems that are available for you. Guys, this is going to, once you have so many people in your team being able to present and not telling people that, you know what, we're going to do everything for you. You must tell people that, you know what, we're going to coach you, we're going to work with you, not you working for them, but we need to work together to ensure we take this to the next level. So I hope this has helped you guys tonight, and it's something that's going to help you, and you found something that will help you as well to change and follow a system. Because if you're not following any system, I'm telling you right now, you're going to have problems. But just follow the system. If you've got a working system, like what I've said before, keep on doing what you're doing. Don't try to implement new things. And because I see there are quite a number of guys here whom I'm not really working with, some of them who are not directly in my downline, and you might have your leaders who are teaching you a certain way to do things. So follow what your leaders are telling you to do. But if you found something of value, there's no big deal. You can actually implement something that at least you have learned. Is Bongani on the call? Can you hear me, Bongani? Let me see if I can unmute. Hi, Bongani. Hello? Bongani? Okay. Don't think he can hear me. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. If anybody's got a question that you might want me to answer or whatever, you can quickly maybe send a message or whatever. If you've got anything that you want me to quickly help you with or answer right now. But thank you so much, guys, for joining in. And I've actually recorded this. If there's any value, we're gonna take it from there, guys. Let's take action and let's max out on the resources that the company is providing us for us. Invite to the next bank events that are happening close to your area, close to the town. Now we're doing this business in a global way. You're not limited to any particular town. So anybody, wherever they are, get them to watch this, the presentation, show them the presentation, send them everything. Thank you so much, guys. God bless. Have a great evening.